Hi YouTube, look at to see you guys today. It is March 29th. It is a Monday afternoon, and well, it's Monday morning, but it's an early one. It's a very early day today. Uh, by the time this uploads, it might be close to noon, maybe 11 o'clock. It doesn't really matter, what time it is. It's the morning, afternoon. Who really cares, right? Because we got bigger and better things to talk about. Madden NFL 22 coming to you guys. Um, a lot of questions, that need to be answered. I think Derrick Henry has been leaked for the Madden cover. Obviously, a little bit too early, right? Obviously, a little bit too early for this video. But I just think that it's a video that has to be made because I think people are kind of getting in that dead zone, right? Not that Call of Duty war zone, right? The dead zone, right? And, I can sit here right now and get my headset on and, I can make a Madden 21 video, but I just think that right now, I'm not saying the Madden 21's dead, but I'm just saying that I feel like it would interest people more to watch this video and have a discussion about this than Madden 21, right? So, what do I see happening, right? I'm going to be straight honest with you guys and obviously be a critique bitch with this video, but I think a lot has to change. I think Madden Ultimate Team has been very copy and paste these last couple of years, and I think there's a lot of problems with it that, quite frankly, could be easily fixed. And I mean it, easily fixed. Like, what I mean by that is, just for starters, value the feedback. Like, when we say the weekend league is degrading and, there's a lot of problems with it, and, I think a serious consideration would be shorten the games. Instead of, 25 games, how about 20 games or 22 games? Those extra 3 games could prove pivotal for, weed out, right? By weed out, we mean oh, I got so many games. So, you know, it, we all have that moment, and, it's just 25 games, it's just you really think about it. 25 games. It's a lot of games. And but Matt, I'm gonna space it out. Monday. What am I talking about? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 6, 7 games each day. I'm doing good, right? What are you talking about, bro? Because we all had those days when it's I'm busy, Sunday it's Easter, Friday's Christmas Eve, right? Well, Saturday I'm out of town. We don't always have those free nights, right? Madden has to realize, well, EA Sports, they got to realize, we're not always free all 4 nights. So we can't always space out those games in 4 nights equally. So most of us are playing 25 games in 1, 2, or 3 nights, not 4 nights. It adds up. And if you gotta play it in 2 nights, 12 games one day, 13 games the other day, right? And it's the same play the whole game, the same meta the whole night, and 13 games straight. It can really weed you out. Now, don't get me wrong, the rewards do pay out very nicely if you can get through the weed out, right? Not only the week to week rewards, but also the monthly rewards. I mean, just for playing 4 weeks of Madden Weekend League, if you get Legend Monthly 15 and 10 for 4 weeks, you literally get over 100K, maybe 200K plus if you get a generous pool like a 96 plus at this point, right? Just for playing the Weekend League, right? You get good rewards, but man, is it degrading. Not to mention rage worthy, right? Definitely puts the worst out. I'm not that guy, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm a bitch, right? But not a bitch where I'm throwing things. I'm throwing fits. And, you know, when I play the Weekend League, I'm throwing fits. You know, there's no other way to say it. I'm a baby. We're all babies out there. If you're, you know, getting your mic out, now there's bigger babies and other babies. But, you know, I complain a lot. But I also pout. And I ask, you know, what the, you know, give me a bailout, you know, all that shit. It's mind games. It's psycho, you know, it brings out the worst in me. You know, that's not who I am in real life. You know, in real life, I do complain here and there, but I don't complain nearly as much as I do in Madden. Because the game is just all simulation bullshit. It's really all it is. You know, like, the Weekend League's over, you know, PS5, and I just ended up getting my second top 100 ever. I got number 83. To be exact, number 83. Do I feel like a top 100 player? No. I mean, PS5. All the PS5s in the world. And I'm number 83? That feels pretty good. But I don't feel like the way I played. You know, no meta. You know, I do run dime defense a lot, but it's not 3-3-5. Not man coverage. I don't even feel like a top 100 player. I mean, the luck I have, the gameplay luck, you know, the bullshit I go through, the Derrick Henry demons, I just feel like, you know, if I got number 83 and I went through all that bullshit, what if I didn't go through some of that bullshit? Because we all know, and you know, if you think this, you know, call me, we'll talk. But if you think that I'm getting bailed out in my games, give me a call. But last time I checked, I think I'm getting cheated. I'm not getting cheating wins. I'm getting cheated losses. You know, how many times can you say, Matt, wow, you got so lucky that game. You know, you won with so luck. You know, we don't really see that. What we see is, Matt, you lost a player that ran the same play the whole game, same formation, or a lucky play, the goal line cheese. I was stopped at the goal line, or a lucky pick. So it's just like, I could really be a couple games away from top 20. We're not far off, right? I mean, we're not getting killed, right? Hell, there was one game I lost 44-38. I lost by 6 points, and I fumbled the ball on the 5-yard line. Take that away, 7 points. I won. So it's just like, it's all psychological in our heads. You know, I'm there raging every game. You know, I don't really need to be raging. You know, rage or no rage, I'm gonna still get either top 100 or close to it. It's just we think that we need to get into the game. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's all weekend league talk. You know, EA Sports, they need to really change the game in some way that changes the weekend league. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not only meta heavy, but if you're not running the meta, you're probably running the same 2-3 plays, which is their unique. You know, it's their unique style, but it's the same 2 plays. If I can't stop, you're not really measuring am I a good player overall. You're measuring can I stop Derrick Henry. If you can't, well, fuck you, right? You lose. So it's just like I don't know how I feel about the game. I can't give you every direct change, but I just have a list really quick. I spent 10 minutes talking about Weekend League, but that's the most important thing in the game. It's the most competitive aspect in MUT. When we view MUT as a whole, Weekend League is the biggest competitive stage there is, besides maybe ranked draft, but fuck that. I mean, I just think that they gotta change a lot of stuff. Like, I think that they gotta change Coach Madden and make him more usable and not as bullshit as this year. I think that they gotta make the level systems, like, I guess it should be, like, you know, just you know, change a lot of stuff. Like, change it in a way, because I can't tell you. You know, I can't tell you every change because that's not my job. You know, I'm being a math teacher. You know, I teach a lot of the stuff from year to year, same, right? It's a lot of the same stuff. But you know, if I'm teaching algebra, you know, I'm gonna be teaching pretty much, not exactly, but I'm gonna be teaching a lot of the same stuff in essence every year. But maybe every 5 years, every 4 years, I might stop, look, and change some things just for the of it, right? Because why not? Change it up. If I'm sitting there and I'm teaching the same thing every year for 20 some years, how boring is that, right? What MUT needs to do is Weekend League has been the same thing for the last 2-3 years. They need to either change the requirements, the reward thresholds, the reward packs. You know, no more mid-tier packs or mid-level. You know, whatever the pack's called. No more touchdown packs. No more Hail Mary packs. You know, change maybe the pack types. You know, just do something different. Because we can't be having the same Weekend League every year, same wins, same games. You know, well, the meta's different, Matt. Well, I don't care what, you know, the meta's still the meta, okay? You know, maybe change trophies. You know, just change something about MUT because, like, it is the same, you know, it's just roster updates. You know, like, it's the same game. And it's just like, I feel like an advantage that first-person shooter games have. First-person shooter games, they have an advantage because they're able to play a game that's different every time. Like, if you play a shooter game and Halo, right? Halo, and you're playing Capture the Flag. it feels different every game because you don't know who's on your team. If you have your mics out, you got to work together as a team, and it's going to be a different game in the last game because maybe your opponent, I'm not going to do all these things, right? But in Madden, it's almost the same every game. And if it's not the same every game, well, you're lucky because you're playing a player that's unique. But usually it's Derrick Henry, it's the same plays, like it feels like this, right? We need to change it up. So whether you change, what an elite is, or you change quick sell values, I honestly don't care. But do something different. Maybe a different pre-order style. Because it's the same pre-order the last 3 or 4 years been the same shit. It's been these gold team fantasy packs. It's been an 80 overall core elite. It's been the cover athlete. Maybe do something different. Maybe have, legends. I get a base legend, Marvin Harrison. Or I gotta choose, something. It's just, we can't be having the same thing every year, or else people are gonna be weeded out early again. Because what happens psychologically is, oh my god, Madden 22, it's a new game, oh my god. It feels the same. You've got to do something different. Oh my god, Weekend League feels different this year. Excellent. Check. Well, Matt, it's a lot of work. Well, I know it's a lot of work, but it's their job. So we'll be making these YouTube videos every once in a while, keep them honest, but, someone's got to be thinking of these things. It's just, I feel like it's the same shit. And, I'm a YouTuber and I'm getting bored. I can only imagine someone that, plays 15 games. I don't even know anymore, dude. Give me your thoughts. Peace.